What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like the highly anticipated Caitlin Clark interview has been released by 24/7 Sports, our Hawkeyes insider. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Iowa. Let's get it. Let's go. So Caitlin Clark numbers set to be retired February 2nd at Carver. Up in Iowa, Caitlin Clark left behind a legendary career back home, and I'm telling you right now, this is going to be one for the ages. The tickets is already sold out for this event of Caitlin Clark jersey getting retired, and I'm telling you, this is going to be a legendary night. Your boy John Liquidator thinking about just driving up there, bro. Like, I can't even get a ticket at this point, but just to be up and around there, just to see the fans' reaction and to be somewhat a part of it is going to be legendary. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. 7 Sports, our Hawkeyes insider, let it be known that they will be dropping a Caitlin Clark all-exclusive interview, and I'm here to tell you the interview is out. Caitlin Clark speaks about a lot of different things. She spoke about her current new head coach, Stephanie White, and player and development coach, Keith Porter, also joining the staff. More importantly, she talked about her relationship with her former teammate, Kate Martin. Now, that right there is what is turning heads, because Caitlin Clark is extremely proud of the success that Kate Martin has been having thus far in Unrivaled. And she also spoke about Unrivaled basketball, surprisingly. Now, we know Unrivaled basketball sent Caitlin Clark a super mega deal to try to get her to join the league. I'm here to tell you, Caitlin Clark turned it down. I don't think Caitlin Clark ever would do Unrivaled. I don't think it's her style of play. I don't think she have to. And I think for her, she should just take time and enjoy her offseason. And it's the same thing with every other big-time superstar. I don't think they have to do Unrivaled. I think is not very good for them to do it. Check out some of this interview, roll the footage.
Yeah.
It'll be really special.
You've been a little bit busy though too.
I try to stay
obviously. Well, I was going to say with Connor being the assistant coach of Butler, Patrick playing there too with the Fever.
Yeah.
You have a new strength coach or player development coach at the Fever now too, right?
Yeah, new player development coach. Came over with Steph White from Connecticut, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been fun to be in Indianapolis and working out with him. And Keith just loves the game of basketball, you can tell, and he puts a lot of time into it. It puts a lot of time into, what we're going to work on every single day, but how does that look in like a long-term plan of my development, and how does that all work together, and not overwhelming me with new things that we can work on, but just adding little things and refining certain things that can help me be much more successful in year 2, and then also just trying to get stronger and be in the weight room a lot. So it's been fun. I feel like this is the first time I've really had a chance to really work on my game and work on my craft and be really focused on it. And obviously that was hard. In college, even going into my senior year was really the last time I could work on things and add things. But at the same time, we had our foreign trip, so we were practicing, and it was almost felt like the regular season at some points with how many practices we were allowed. And then we're gone in all of August too, traveling overseas. So I feel like this is really my first time in quite some time where I can really focus and be in the gym by myself and with trainers and rebounders or whatever, and really work on things that I need to get better at.
So you talked about how you're not a very emotional person.
Now, that is something that I did not know. So going back to Caitlin Clark, senior year going into Iowa, she really hasn't had time to work on her game, add new skills to it, perfect it, tune up certain things. This is the first time in a mighty long time, probably the last 2 years, judging off what she said, that she didn't have time to even sit back and analyze her game. That is big time. Could you imagine the Caitlin Clark we're going to see this year? She's going to be just ruthless on a whole other level. Her shot is probably going to be that much sharper. Her vision on the court is going to be that much better. And I'm telling you right now, I see MVP loading. Now, the next part of this saga I'm about to show you guys is Caitlin Clark speaking about none other than Kate Martin joining Unrivaled. Let's roll the footage.
obviously the Valkyries are very, very lucky with her. And obviously I know she has a great relationship with the head coach, obviously coming over from the Aces. And I think she's really excited and just happy for her to have that opportunity. You know, it's cool. And she gets to start a new chapter, but it's been fun to see her in Unrivaled. Like I think it's a 3-on-3 is a good style for her. She shoots the ball really well. You know, she's physical. She's a high IQ player. She understands the game really well. So I'm just happy for her. And I talked to her quite a bit, and I know she's worked really hard this little off season she had before going down to Miami of like trying to get better. And she really has. So just happy for her. And, I'll always be one of her biggest fans. So hopefully I can actually beat her this year in the W, because we didn't beat the Aces once. So this is our chance, and I can finally talk a little crap because she's got a little one up on me right now.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that was quite a team they had too. Obviously, Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum. I mean, they're just Chelsea.
Really talented.
Right.
Yeah.
Really, really talented.
Really
And they're
talented.
going to be, I'm really excited to watch you guys play against them this year too. I mean, I'm looking for the WNBA. All right. And, speaking of Unrivaled too, like, I don't think people realize how, like, people, unless you're really entrenched into basketball and you understand it, how different the 5-on-5 versus 3-on-3 games is. Because I've seen so many hot takes about people being like, oh, there's certain players being exposed. Like, some people aren't as good as they think they are. I'm like, guys, it is so, so different. But the 100%. One thing for Kate I'll say is I think people finally are seeing the toughness that she showed at Iowa, just because she's in a position, in a role now where she can kind of be more herself. And that's not a slight against the Aces. She filled what the Aces needed because the Aces have all the talent and stuff. But people are really kind of seeing the basketball player Kate Martin is now in 3-on-3, I think.
Yeah, 100%. And it's obviously the 3-on-3 game is a lot different than the 5-on-5 game, and the style that they're playing on a full court. Usually 3-on-3 is played on a half court. And with the fast-paced shot clock, I think it reminds me of how Kate got to play at Iowa. Like, we played fast, we played up tempo, you made decisions quickly.
Sure.
That type of thing. So I think having that experience is really helping her in the 3-on-3 game. And obviously the Aces did that too. But now she's getting a little more run and getting to play and playing free. And I think people are just seeing her confidence grow and grow. So just like I said, I'm really happy for her. And, hopefully I can recruit her to Fever somehow, some way one day. Who knows? I'm going to try to figure that out. I don't know. But it's my goal at some point in my career to team up with Kate again.
Yeah.
We'll see if it happens. People don't get too excited.
We got a few years on that too.
Yeah.
And she'll be making her mark too. Plus, who knows? You might like playing against her just as much as
that's true.
Being her teammate.
We need to have that little beef and that little battle. So we might have to keep her away from us just so we can keep going at her.
So I made a list of the 3 games I think that kind of, now I want to say made.
So that was some of the interview with Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Insider. If you guys want to check out the full interview, I will have it pinned in my description below. Going on over there, show their channel some love. They got credit, the ability to sit down with Caitlin Clark, and I'm telling you right now, she did not hold back on her career over at Iowa. Keep them bells on, because I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters.